so excited to be back in school. This is my worst nightmare. Take the system down. 2 months? So now why would Tracy Dion do that to me though? No, no. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be me reading Oathbound for the first time. I pre-ordered this book because I've talked about this so many times. I don't even love hardcover books, especially long hardcover books, but I did the pre-order because it has the chapters annotated by Selwyn at the end, and I love Selwyn, so I pre-ordered it, and it ended on a cliffhanger, the last book, blood marked, and I was like, I need the book, and I'm gonna be so real, so honest. I mean, you can tell by when I'm posting this book has been out for like a year. But we're still going to be doing a reading vlog for it because it is a 600-page book. And I've seen mixed reviews on this book. This is like the one fantasy series I am into. I don't love fantasy, but something about the writing, like Tracy Dion's writing is so good. And I love all of these characters. It's also like one of the only love triangles that's one, actually love triangle, and two, I actually am invested in. Usually I'm like, give it up. Like I just want... Like, we know who she's gonna pick. We know what's gonna happen. I don't care about the other person, and we're not at that point. Like, that is not me. But this will be full spoilers, and it'll just be me reading this book. I don't know how long it's gonna take for me to read it, because it is 630-something pages, I want to say. So we shall see. But yeah, let's get into it. Okay, we are officially starting Oathbound. My dog is about to knock you off my bed. I'm gonna lose it if that happens. First and foremost, definitely the most important part of it all, we need to see if we have a good set of tabs to match. And I fear we don't, because I had a better purple and my dog ate them. Like dead fucking serious. So we like don't have a good purple, because here are the options, and like this would have been the best purple. It's gone. We're gonna have to use this very light purple as one of them, like the one behind Bree's hair, but also I kind of want a good one that's like red, but we don't have red either, so I guess we'll just use the light purple. I'm excited to get into this because literally last book ends on a cliffhanger, and I still haven't read this. Like I still haven't picked out. Like Bree literally was, she went with that like guy, the demon, question mark. Like now I don't even remember everything, but we need to lock in 630 pages. Let's read the first chapter together and we'll see if things are brought back to my memory. Like, am I reminded of everything that happened, you know? Hopefully. Maybe, like, there'll be some, like, what you missed. Here's what you missed on Glee, you know? Oh, for the girls who face the unknown and leap anyway. Wait, where are my glasses? No, and you know what? I'm tabbing that. And I'm tabbing that. You know, it just had to say for the girls, and then there could have been anything after, and I would have tapped it low-key. Oh yeah, she went with the Shadow King. See, it's coming back to me. We already got the title. Her writing is so good. All are cut from the same cloth, a cloth woven of intention, will, and sacrifice. Your power's bound by my blood mark. Your death is bound to my triumph, and you are bound to me by your very own words. Now what the hell? Okay, first chapter done. I remember all the main characters, obviously. I remember Bree, I remember Alice, I remember Selwyn, I remember Nick. But I'm a little lost on all the other characters we're talking about. I'm not gonna lie. Is there a little character chart? I don't want to get spoiled though. Oh wait. No, there's the line of Vera. Oh wait. No. Yeah, I'm a little confused on that. But besides that, I'm having a good time. I like getting into Tracy Dion's writing because, like I said, it's amazing. But I do think it's gonna be a little hard to dive into this just because it's been so long, and also it's a high fantasy world. But I'm liking it so far. I'm worried about everyone. Like, I'm literally so worried. Like, they're my best friends. I'm worried like I know them personally. But yeah, I'm gonna read and then I'll be back when I like actually have something to share. This line is so good. Perhaps traveling with the king of demons himself has made me immune to regular fear because a bound's cambion should terrify me. Instead, I feel cold, like when I left Alice, like when I stood on the hill at the keep. Like there's nothing this moment can take from me that I have not already given up. The cold is what I need right now. So good. So good. I know all I do is hype up Tracy Deon's writing, but I'm so serious, and I've said this before. That first chapter of Legendborn, I was sitting there like, I have never read anything written this well. Like I was like, holy fucking shit. Like no one is doing it like her. And it's so good. It's so good. It's so good. I'm so excited to be back in this world. I'm only on page 17 and I'm so excited. I just love Brianna so much. Like she is so, oh, I just love her. If this is the first lesson, then I have no choice but to master it. And the next one, and the one after that. I have no choice because there is no choice. I will learn everything I can from the Shadow King because only he can teach me what I need to know. Once I'm strong enough, once I'm powerful enough, and once I have total control, it won't matter what I face next. It won't matter whether my opponent is human or demon, cambion or spirit, Morgaine or regent, because no matter who they are, I will never let them hurt me again. Okay, slay. Okay, biggest slay ever. Like, she, oh my god, biggest slay ever. I love her so much. I'm eating this up and I'm only on page 22. I need to stop talking. We have 600 pages to get through. I know everyone and their mother wants me to believe that Selwyn can't come back from his demonia, but I am with Brianna when I say I don't think that's true. And is it just because Selwyn's one of my favorite characters? Maybe, but when she's like, I swallow and look away. I know that's the Order's version of demonia, that Sel's humanity is allegedly gone, but I still don't believe it. I can't believe it. Same. I think his mother will fix it, and I think he'll be fine. He has to be fine. I love him. He has to be fine. See, this is so true. He felt the blood mark, I whisper, and he still didn't stop trying to save me. He doomed himself, Erebus says. He knew what would follow. What's more human than sacrifice? I snap. Erebus's eyes narrow. What's more human than risking what you have and what you are for someone else? So true. What's more human? Selwyn's fine. Like, in my heart, Selwyn's fine. He's okay. He'll be okay. Everyone's gonna be okay. Everyone's fine. Yeah. I am very supportive of this arc for Brianna. I will fulfill Vera's wish. I will honor her sacrifice. But if neither she nor my other ancestors can teach me how, then I must become something they never could. I must become untouchable because my enemies are everywhere. And if they're everywhere, then I will become something they cannot reach. If my opponents are relentless, then I will become unstoppable. And if they want my power and body and suffering for their own ends, then I will become impervious. So that my power and my pain belong to me. I'm willing to do anything. Like slayage, big slay. I am team that. I fear lots of bad things are gonna happen because of that, but like, Brianna Matthews can do no wrong in my eyes. And also, like, she low-key has to do that. Like, with how much power she has, like, she kind of has to do that, you know? And I'm sure it's gonna bite her in the ass. I'm sure it will. Okay. I know I just said I know this is gonna bite her in the ass, but she deserves this. Did he take her memories? But I used to know their name. I'm sure of it. I knew it yesterday, but today I don't. I don't know their personality, their smile, or how we know each other. It's like they never existed. Okay, he didn't erase her mother. That's something. But he erased her dad? What do you mean you did something and you didn't know it would do this? I thought he's an all-powerful demon. Don't piss me off. This is my worst nightmare. Is it not possible that your friends and family might feel as though they weren't important enough details in your life for you to hold on to? Are you? Oh, okay. We are officially on part 1. We are out of the prologue. That is literally the worst. That is such a fear. Like, not being able, like, to remember their faces or their names, but, like, slightly remember what happened is so awful. And then he's like, well, you can't go back to them. They'll just think that you left them and chose to not remember them. Like, what are we talking about? But I'm on page 61 now. This far. We have like 600 pages left. Yeah. A worse fear for real. Another big slay on Nick's part. Searching for Cell was not a waste of time. He isn't expendable. Neither is Bree. So true. Selwyn's not expendable. Please. Please keep looking for Selwyn, even if we're also looking for Bree. We can't leave him in the dark. I'm scared. Okay, I'm gonna do some reading. I'm on page 72, and since this book looks so big, it looks like I'm on page maybe 20. I need my glasses. I've been liking it. I've been less confused than I thought I would be. I thought I would be like really, really confused, but I'm not, so I'll take that. But yeah, I'm just gonna do a little bit of reading. I don't know how much time I'm really going to have. Let's get into it. Oh, low-key I stopped reading because we did like one chapter outside of Bree's perspective, and then we did another. And not that I don't like William, I do, but I'm like, where's my girl? And where's my guy? Oh, what has it come to that I can imagine our enemies treating our king better than our leadership would? Oh, yikes. Okay, I'm a little confused by what Valak is saying. Is he saying he's gonna go after the hunter all on his own? Sorry, my dog's eating plastic. Is he saying he's gonna go after the hunter all on his own? Like, I know Valak is strong, but is he that strong? For some reason, I didn't think he is, but I guess he did just mesmer William, and they didn't even know that a Cambion could mesmer at all, period. So maybe he's strong enough, but I feel like, don't we need someone? Like, surely, no, that's what it's gonna be. This is what it's gonna be. It's gonna be a heist. And he's gonna, like, get other people. He's gonna get a bunch of root crafters, but he doesn't want to involve anyone from the Order. He doesn't want to involve anyone from the Order because he believes they're gonna start using root crafters as, like, bait or murdering them, which they will. They will. But yeah. Also, the next chapter is Natasha. Oh, never mind. I know who that is. I was going to say, I don't remember who that is, but I do. Okay, that's all. Stop. We are hearing of my boy, but at what cost from his mother's perspective? No. No. At some point, he began to collect tattoos. Tattoos. We both bear the mark of the Merlin, but he has expanded on our shared symbol, inscribing his own story on his skin in curving lines of ink. And his ears. They're pierced with thick, gauged black rubber plugs. How is he old enough to have tattoos and piercings? Did he get them on his own? Did he go with friends? Does he have a partner? Someone who adores him and someone whom he adores equally? Do they know of his current condition? Are they worried? Stop. Stop. I'm worried. And he has people that are worried, but oh my god, my boy. I am worried, but surely he doesn't die. Surely Tracy Deanna would not do that to me. Surely. And to Nick, and to Bree, and to everyone, but especially to Nick and to Bree. I love this scene of William standing up to the people of the Order. It's so good. But Nicholas isn't a Davis, not in truth. The words are out of my mouth before I can call them back. Besides me, my friends heads whip in my direction. Greer grins, delighted by my
impudence, even as I am vaguely shocked by it. Shocked even more when I keep speaking. He's a Reynolds, as we now all know, as you all know. More importantly, he is your scion of Lancelot, and you will treat this curia with respect. Lord Regent Eldritch begins to respond, but Sestra beats him to it. Have you something to say, scion Sitterson? I have much to say. I stand before I can convince myself not to. My hands rest atop the back of the pew before me, and I notice that my fingers are trembling. It seems even my own body can't square my behavior with my instincts. Or maybe it's the brainwashing of the order, and its last veil crumbling to ash as I face my former captors. Whatever this force is that keeps me talking reminds me of Bree. Sharply, desperately, and wholly of Bree. Her bravery, always laced with fear. If Bree can stand against them, then I must stand too. Oh, that was the worst angle ever. Slay, William. Big, big slay. Take the system down. I think William is acting a little stupid because Nick, we just saw that Nick had this genius plan to get out of being imprisoned or killed, and now he's gonna be free or whatever to go on this mission, and they're like, well, how do we know you're not gonna go after Bree or Selwyn? And then Nick is like, well, he said, I think we both know Selwyn Kane is gone, in spirit if not in body. And then it says, my stomach drops. Has Nick truly given up on Selwyn? Be so serious, we know he hasn't. We know that man has not given up on Selwyn. He obviously has another plan. He must be lying. Yes, obviously. Oh, to answer your question, I will not pursue Bree because even if she is with an enemy, I know that she will survive, which is a far better fate than what awaits her here. Oh. You dance with treason today, Skyon Davis. He's kind of slaying. Nick has been slaying. I didn't really feel he was slaying that much the rest of this series. He's been Slay City. Sorry I said that. Why was Nick just stabbed? Or why was an Aether dagger just thrown at Nick? What are we talking about? He caught it. But didn't they literally make sure that it was safe for everyone to be there? They suck. They can't make these fortresses? No. The barriers well at all. Oh my god, uncuff him. Also, Erebus is like, stand down, stand down. How about you uncuff him? He stands no chance if you don't uncuff Nick. Also, Erebus is the hunter, right? He killed his dad. Oh my god. Natasha. My boy, my boy. I'm so excited. Oh, if only Natasha knew. No way this chapter ends with, in all of this, I can at least find some solace in knowing that Bree Matthews will be free to live her life without the chaos we call the Order. Oh, girl. Oh, girl, I hate to tell you. I hate to tell you, she is in it deep. She is seeing the worst of it, and if Selwyn would talk to her, she would know. What do you mean? Girl, it's worse than you could imagine. I want to come back to you already, but what do you mean 2 months since Bree has disappeared? 2 months? 2 months? What do you mean my girl's been gone for 2 months? Huh? What? When do I get to see my girl again? Okay, I have officially hit part 2. I took a little bit of a break. I don't know if you guys really care. I just had a lot of working and I didn't want to read it at work, but we are at part 2, Unstoppable. I'm really liking it. Yes. Okay, I just had to look if Bree was next, and she was. We just read one of Selwyn's mom's journals, and there were 2 parts that really stood out to me. This part, over the centuries, the Order has applied a layer of what I call religious moral values to the progressive stages of an imbalanced Cambion's demonic development. This externally implied ideology has made Merlin's descendants mutual participants in their own oathings and in their own eventual incarceration. We may progress in a way that the Order does not deem suitable. And certainly we may progress in a way that could harm the human beings around us if we are not properly supported. But what if we cast this progression as a naturally occurring development rather than a succumbing? What if succumbing is the language of those who must benefit from our ignorance about our own natures? I posit that even the term demonic is value neutral. I do not believe an overabundance of desires, impulses, and hungers is inherently immoral, but I do believe those drives do not fit the order's grand design, which I think is like such an interesting point to make. And also, like, for her to be so, like, I don't know, to have come to these conclusions. I know she was, like, sent away and, like, taken, like, her and her child were separated, but, like, I don't know, it felt profound to me. And then this so she still doesn't know that Bree is the scion of Arthur. And I thought she was going to learn at this, but Selwyn is now talking to her, but he did not say it. He, like, smiled, because she was like, oh, and then Nick pulled out Excalibur, and he's like, no. And then she's like, who? And he, like, wouldn't tell her, and he, like, grinned and walked away. And she said, I find myself suddenly worried about this individual and what my son wishes to do with them once they are reunited. Does he want to serve them, protect them, worship them, or devour them whole? Oh my god, so good. But bad news is she's been doing what she did on herself to, like, cure her pneumonia, and it's not working on him. Like, she thinks that his hungers are being suppressed, but he is not returning back to his human self, and I'm a little worried about that. Like, is he going to be stuck in this demon self? I don't know. But we are officially on part 2, and I'm very excited. Which means we are on page 181. And since this book is so big, like, that doesn't even look like I've read 180 pages. Like, this is nearly 200 pages. I thought this book I could read in, like, a week or 2. Like, if I wasn't working and I just devoted all my time to this, I could, but I want to savor it. Like, I don't want to rush it, because then I fear I won't like it. And I've been liking it. People said they didn't, like, this had mixed reviews. I think this has had, like, the most mixed reviews of any of the series, but I really like it. But also, like, I think part of it is, like, although I don't love fantasy, I do love dystopian, which I know dystopian is fantasy, but, like, I usually don't like magic and dragons and whatever. But this is magic, but it's current day. But also it has dystopian elements, because it is about taking down the system, and so I can get behind that. And I know a lot of fantasy is about taking down the system, but there are like real life problems within the system, like, as well as magic problems, because it is about magic and stuff. But there are real life problems addressed in it, and I think that is the difference for me. So yeah, I have been really liking it. We're on part 2. I'm going to be doing some reading today. Okay, I'm making my prediction here and now. I predict that in the end, Bree is going to team up with Elijah and Zoe, and they are going together take down Erebus. Mark my words. Oh, also isn't Valak. Maybe Valak will also take part. But that is my prediction right now, because right now Zoe, Elijah, and Bree have been getting along a little bit more. Also, Bree literally just, like, stood up to Erebus and was like, you will be listening to Elijah. Like, you will listen to what Elijah has to say. And then she was also like, I feel like the me from before. Okay, slay. But that is my prediction. That is what I'm saying. I'm still only on page 250. This book being so long is hard for me. I'm not gonna lie. I don't read a ton of, like, super long books, like, ever. Like, this might be the longest book I've ever read, I think, just because I'm not reading fantasy series. No, Divergent was pretty long, but, like, in a while. And so this is kind of hard for me. I'm struggling a bit. Even though I'm liking it, it's just so long, and I'm not getting, like, the instant gratification from finishing a book. And I've been reading this for weeks. But yeah, that's my prediction. Okay, so I just finished the chapter that I was literally on when I talked to you. is what I predicted already about to come true? Because, like, Bree just broke his whole ward. And he's like, Elijah's like, you hadn't been scared. She's like, no, because, like, I don't remember anyone I love, so, like, they can't scare me. And then he was like, I don't trust you. And he, like, sniffed her, and his sister was like, what do you smell? And he was like, power. Which, badass. But, like, are they already about to take shit down? Like, I know they're, like, getting this object so they can bring it to Dieza so that they can find the crown. And, like, Bree's the one that's looking for the crown for herself, right? Because it's, like, right? But, like, it feels like she's already getting really powerful. And I understand he's, like, a demon, but, like, it feels like she's already getting very powerful. You know? Kind of, like, so awkward on William's part that Selwyn just comes in and is able to calm Nick down. And then it's like, I got it from here, William. And William's like, I need to check on Bree. He's like, I have them both. Kind of awkward. Like, a little bit awkward. Like, it makes sense because Selwyn is Nick's scion, and also, like, he's the only one that really knows everything Nick went through because he was there and took part of it. And I don't mean that in a negative way to Selwyn. I mean it in, like, that was also fucked up for Selwyn because they were both children. But kind of awkward to be like, it's okay, pal. I've got it. Get out of here. I have them both. Sel said, his golden eyes hardening, and you've done enough. Please leave. Let me know if Bree's status changes. Sel stepped between us, blocking my view of both my patients. If you are needed, I'll come find you. There was no rancor in his voice, no recrimination. For that, I am still grateful. And I realized that I had nothing else to offer, that I had done enough, that Selwyn had them both. And now Selwyn is oh my god. Okay, they're going to meet with Dieza, and I don't know what's happening, because Bree's like, do we know each other? And this girl's like, no. She's like, I've never seen anything like that before. What have you gotten yourself into? And then she turns to Zoe and says, can you keep her safe? Will you keep her safe? What? Oh my god, is this Selwyn's mom? Because she said, without answering him, the woman's gaze turns inward once again, preoccupied, like she was when she entered the room. I can't stay, she looks at me. This is impossible. What is? I ask. Looking out for you both at the same time, she says, I can't be everywhere at once. You look like her. Bree, what the hell is this white lady talking about? Oh my god, now she knows. Which could be helpful because now she can go to Selwyn and be like, I fucking know everything that's happening. She can start putting two and two together. Okay, so she was going to Dieza because she's trying to get Selwyn to come out of Demonia. Okay. This is really good. All I can do is watch Erebus, watch the Shadow King and think of his downfall. Not my escape or my own power, but the end of him and the end of suffering he causes so easily, so swiftly, like the pain of others is nothing. First I decide I'll find the crown. Next I'll save the kidnapped girl and my other root crafters he could hunt. Then I'm going to kill the Shadow King. Yes. Yes. Okay, that's all. Of course when I turn it off that happened. Oh, something crazy is probably gonna happen here. Oh my gosh. Okay, Mariah's about to go. Oh, so many things are happening. I guess we are like midway. She's setting them up, right? Oh my god, and Bree's not gonna remember Mariah. This is no good. This is really no good. Okay, when I said earlier that everyone's gonna be at the auction, I didn't know that Nick was probably gonna be at the auction too. And I think Mariah could get past like Bree not knowing who she is. I don't know if Nick can. I fear Nick can't. But also my question is like, will Bree be able to like feel that she knows these people though? Like,
because she has the memories of them, she just doesn't remember them. So like, I mean, I guess we don't know. It's gonna go bad. This auction's gonna go so bad. Like, okay, I think Bree is attacking Nick. I'm pretty sure that's what's happening right now. I'm pretty sure. Who are you? Oh my god, we're at part 3, Impervious. I think we're a little over halfway now. Yeah, we're a little over halfway. Not much, but a little. We're going back in time? So now why would Tracy Dion do that to me though? Because Bro. Now we're going back in time. Don't even. This time when he says that my name is something holy. See, this is my thing. Instead, my heart quietly unfurls inside my chest like it knows him. Even if my mind can't put the pieces together, is he the boy I longed for? And if he is, why did I feel like I couldn't have him? Why did I run? Like, is it really that bad that she doesn't know? Like, is it really gonna be that big of a deal? Like, I feel like we can get over it. He whistles, watching the dust fall as he tugs me forward, admiration briefly flashing across his features as he moves. That's new. I think I talked about this. Nick isn't even my favorite ship. Like, Bree and Nick aren't even my favorite ship of the thing. But I don't hate him either. Oh my gosh, she's gonna be even more confused. No, I'm kind of kicking my feet, twirling my hair. I'm not gonna lie. Like, okay, I see it. I see the Nick and Bree now. I really do. No way she's like, he must be who's on the invitation. Like, girl, you're lying too. You are lying too. Oh. Okay, this whole scene with Nick and Bree is really making me see. I see it now. I see it. I may not know Nick, but the feeling he evokes, the sensations against my skin, those feel familiar, feel real. Instead, I worry at my lower lip. How can you miss something that feels like it was never really there? I'm starting to understand how, because the idea of leaving Nick tonight makes something in my chest burn. Okay, I see it. But then I do think of my boy Selwyn, and then I'm like, I see that more. But I see it now. I really do get it. Not Mariah now showing up. This is a mess and a half, and I knew it was going to be, and honestly I thought it was going to be worse. But not her being like, Bree? Because as I let Nick lead me to our table, I worry that her warning has come too late. Because I don't feel careful in Nick's arm. I feel reckless. Yes. Yes, and that's what we need. And that's what we need. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. Just a little revolution. Okay, I know this is like bad because they're now like gonna be stuck at the estate or whatever. Because he's like, we need to do a bigger like security check and you're all gonna have to stay here for the weekend if you want to bid on these items. I know this is like a bad thing, but like I'm so happy for Bree. She's gonna get to be with people she actually like knows. Well, she doesn't remember them, but like, you know what I mean? Like, Nick's there, Mariah's there, but like people she knows, people she can connect with. And honestly, I'm happy about that. Like, I know it's gonna go bad, but I'm happy about it. Oh my god, now he's being a baby. Now he's being a baby, now he's giving me the egg. It was only supposed to be a couple hours. I can't handle 3 days. Oh my god. Like, literally, get a grip on life for real. Get a grip on life for real. Like, let's stay focused on the mission at hand. When do I get to see Selwyn again? Where is my boy when I need him? Where is my boy when I need him? Like, now Nick is pissing me off. And now I'm reminded he's pissing me off, okay? I do like him. I like him as a character. But, like, why is he fucking losing his mind? He's shaking his leg so hard. He's, like, snapping. It's like, chill out, bro. And, like, not to be that guy. How long had they really been dating? Like, not that long for him to be, like, losing his mind. And, like,
in my mind, like, they can't be, like, soulmates, right? Because then Selwyn was, like, my king. You know? I just love the three of them so much. Like, no way they're, like, having this moment where she, like, kind of remembers something. She kind of remembers something. And then he's like, with so much missing, he begins cautiously, I assume that you don't know who or where Sel is. I could cry. I feel him here, don't you? Yes. Then that's where we'll hold him till we find him. Shut the fuck up. I need them all to be back together now. This is so unbelievably messed up. Not the fucking blood mark. I had enough of this guy. This is a fun new feature, I say dryly. It's a call. I know it doesn't hurt. Well, the thing about making people like us stronger is that, given enough freedom, we'll find a way to use that strength against the very assholes who wish to control it. His eyes pin me, right? Right. Oh my god. Okay, I know I've talked about it here more times than I can count how much I love Found Family, so I hope y'all already knew that. I literally just, like, head in my hands, because Zoe growls low in her throat, and I grasp her arm. Stop. We came here to talk, not fight. How do you know him anyway? Zoe turns to me. He's one of your missing people? I turn back to Nick, who's watching me closely. Yes, he's one of mine.
Stop it right now. Stop it.
I truthfully and honestly did not think she was just gonna blurt it out. Suddenly, I can't tolerate keeping this secret from him. It's Erebus, I blurt out. He blinks. What's Erebus? The king, I say quickly. Erebus Valerian is the Shadow King in disguise. Okay, Brie. I didn't know she was just gonna blurt it out like that. I honestly would have, like, if I were to guess, I would have been like, no, she won't. But she did. And you know what? As she should, because now that we know Nick might be able to break spells, yeah, let's break this one that's tying Bree to fucking the Shadow King. He said someone would be a nuisance to him, I say, recalling my and Erebus's conversation at the museum. Maybe it was you. Oh, I hope it was me. A coiled, eager expression shifts across Nick's features. I'd love nothing more than to be a nuisance to Erebus Valerian, the Shadow King of Amwithin. Yeah, so true. I love just having any little quote I like. Nick gets on my nerves sometimes, but also I love him. You know, how old are they? They're like 17. No, they're not. They're like 19. It's said and I don't remember. I think I have 200 pages left. Look at that. I've read a lot today. We're on page 460. I like don't remember Nick's hair being curly, and I feel like we're talking about it being curly every 2 seconds. Like, maybe I just forgot, because like it's like not a big detail to remember, but I just feel like it's brought up so much. Like, since when does he have curly hair? Some insane lines are being spoken between Bree and Nick. I'm drowning in you, Bree. I shouldn't want to. I should fight it, but I can't. My eyes flutter closed, then open. I inhale a ragged breath, exhale an answer. So drown. You know, I wasn't shipping him before, and you know, I might be now. I also like the, like, whenever something serious is happening, I'm not talking to you guys. I'm only talking to you guys with the romance, but it's because, like, they were fighting those warlocks. I wasn't worried. I wasn't worried about Bree or Nick. I was like, they're gonna be so fine. Like, I'm not worried when that happens. Now, why is Nick being an absolute idiot and taking all of the questions for Bree? Don't be an idiot. Don't be a hero. This is about to go bad, I fear. Tell me about this friend in your iris. Do you think there exists between them something other, oh my gosh, something other than friendship? Good question, good question, good question. I don't think it. Nick's chin twists to the side. He fights another answer before it erupts from him between his clenched teeth. I know it. Oh. Is this gonna be a why choose? I literally just learned what that is and I don't know how I feel about that. I'm not gonna lie. Because in why choose, is it like they're literally dating those people separately, or is it all together? I don't understand. The separately is like, why would you want to? Why would you want to? Okay, that's crazy though. Because she's worthy. Nick's eyes seek mine one final time, and while I've lost my faith in the world, I never lose faith in her. Okay, crazy, crazy. See, it might be why choose, because what do you mean? Okay, I don't fully understand what's happening, and I fear I'm envisioning, like, I feel like in my head I'm envisioning the Iron Man, like what he has in his chest. What is this thing with Nick's chest and the magic and the crown? And then he's like, you know what it is. I don't. I don't know. Like, so is that what's hurting him? Is it like what she has with the king, where it's like showing that he has power over her? Like he took this oath or whatever with Ava so that he can find Bree? But I don't really... This is my least favorite trope. I hate when the like love interest is like, well, I saw that this was a problem for you, so I just decided I'm gonna do this for the betterment of you. But I didn't ask if you'd want me to do this, and like I'm gonna feel bad, like a good guy for doing it, but like I didn't ask you if this is what you want me to do. Like I don't like this at all. Like I know he's doing it to be nice, but also like him dying to save her is like also gonna hurt her. And also like it kind of gives me the vibe that he like didn't think she could figure it out, and she like already burnt her ancestral plane, and I know that we're gonna like, she's gonna try and get it back, but like him being like, well, I got this shard so that I could take Arthur from you and save you. I don't like the vibe of it really at all, I'm not gonna lie. And like I haven't really had an actual reason why I liked Sel more than Nick. I just did. This has given me like, I don't know, I don't like it at all. Now what do you mean he's auctioning off Root Crafter's powers? What do we mean by that? The implications of that are so disgusting. Like, what we thought was happening was already bad enough, but like, this really is really gross. Now hold on. They're auctioning the women? The implications of that are fucking insane. And like not shocking, I guess, in like this like super rich weird I don't know, I can't think of it, but like this weird like society where it's like hush hush and like they're all super rich. Like it's not shocking, but it's disgusting. I'm a little confused, because why is Erebus there and has them in prison? Why was he working with the guy? Huh? Like, what is happening? I don't understand. I'm lost and confused, like so confused. So then where's Elijah? I'm a little worried. That's so bright actually. He may be behind the Merlin deaths. Interesting. He's so annoying, honestly. Oh,
4. Ruthless. Now I have like a little over 100 pages left. Not too bad. Okay, I'm back with a charged camera. My camera was literally on 0. So I am back and it's the next day. We have 100 pages left. I have a theory, I guess. So I just read the first chapter of part 4, which is Natasha's chapter. And we learned that Sel got away and she's like trying to protect anyone that he might come in contact with, but also like kind of look for him. My theory is that Selwyn is somehow gonna get wind that Bree and Nick are both locked in this prison. I don't know how, but they are together, so I feel like them, like their energy together could maybe make him more inclined to find them, because like he doesn't know where they are. But like I kind of feel like them two both being there. And Erebus was like, you guys can't break these bars, blah, blah, blah. But Natasha was just like, he was so strong, unbelievably strong. At least I don't have to worry about someone like beating him or whatever. So like, is Selwyn about to break them out of this prison? But my fear is that he still is in Demonia. So what's gonna happen? But we just read 3 days ago. Now we're on to Bree, present day. So we'll see if my theory comes true. I like try and put my bookmark at the end of each chapter just so I can like see where I'm at. And I always without fail read that first sentence. At least the like bolded part, because at the beginning of each of Tracy Dion's chapters, she bolds, I don't know if you can tell, like 3 words, 3-4 words, and I always read it. So I just saw a name. Like, why do I do that to myself? Why do I do, and every time without fail. Every time. Okay, this is my least favorite part doing this because I was in fact wrong, but Valak is there and I love Valak. Like, we didn't get a lot of Valak this book. At the beginning a little bit, but he is my favorite side character. So I am excited that he came and got them. And now they have the crown, but that felt too easy, so I'm a little worried because I don't think Tracy Dion would just make it easy for no reason. Also, is Nick a goner with this like crown in his chest? I like don't even fully understand it still. It's annoying to me because he like got it to protect Bree but didn't ask if she really wanted protection. We've talked about this. That kind of stuff annoys me. But like, is he really gonna die? Because like I don't really want Nick to die. I like Nick and I like Sel. I just like Sel for Bree more. I think they can relate to each other more. I think they have more in common. But I don't want Nick to die. Like, I think Nick's a good character. There's nothing wrong with him. And, like, he's gone through a lot. And also that would really hurt Sel. And Bree, obviously. I mean, everyone. But, like, especially those two. So, I don't know. I might record because I feel like crazy shit's about to happen. Because I have less than 100 pages left. Obviously, I can't record the whole time. Like, I only have this much left. That's crazy. I've been reading this. Except when I finish this, like, I feel like it should count for more than one book. But I feel like this should count for more than one book. Like, what do you mean 640 pages gonna count for one book? There's no way. There's no way. But whatever. I'll get to reading. Hunger to set things right from one missing girl to 4 others. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. You've been searching for her, Nick observes, trying to find her this whole time. And Kane too. Though that turned into a dead end real quick, but yes, I have. I love that no one's forgetting Selwyn. It does warm my heart. You ain't the only one who wants to see the powerhouse safe, Skyen. You ain't the only one who wants to keep her that way. Oh my god, my poor girl. As soon as we emerge through the heavy curtains in the entryway into the main room of the lounge, the feelings that wash over me are enough to make my knees buckle. The last time I was here, I was with people I cared for deeply, and when I left, things were different. I was different. I wonder if when I leave this place again, I'll have changed again. Why is Nick about to fight Valak? Please don't. Wait, he's gonna bring her memories back just like that? See, when I said it didn't seem like that big of a deal, I thought I was just coping. But guess who was right? Me. Because he didn't take her memories, he just took who they were. Like her now, like, learning who Nick was again, she kind of is already back to that point with Nick. Because she has all her memories, she just doesn't remember who he is. Now that she has that connection with him again, it's like, no big deal, you know? They have the girls. Oh my god, they're about to blow up the lounge though. What do you mean they have the girls and the crown? Oh my god. Oh my god. Not them taking root crafters because of Bree. What do they want to do with them? I guess now they like see how big of a threat they can be before they're like, oh, they're silly little magic they're born with. Who cares? But now that they like, well, now that Bree literally runs the whole order basically and killed all those people, they're like, oh, I guess it's dangerous. I guess it's not silly little magic. So we're gonna experiment on these women, these black women, these black children actually. Children, they're teens. Live, laugh, love. Okay, it's like Valak heard me say I liked him and then he was like, I'm gonna piss you off on purpose. Because why is he being such a jerk to Bree? Like, he's like, it's all your fault that he took part of your soul. Like, she didn't know. She didn't know. And she was going through so much. And how old is this poor girl? This poor girl is so young. And he's like, it's all your fault. It's all your fault. Get a grip on life. Like, it is so selfish to be acting like how he is acting. And then being like, he was gonna fight her about it and everyone had to be like, don't fucking do that. It's ridiculous. Like, it's so ridiculous. And I get he has had a hot temper before, like this isn't the first time, but he's not being understanding at all. And he's like, well, we had to go through all these things to find you. Like, she has gone through way worse. She's gone through way, way, way worse. Don't piss me off. And what if I want to burn it all to the ground? His answer is quick. Or his answer is a quick grin against my lip. My blade is yours. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. See, these are the feelings that dystopians give me. And I haven't read a good dystopian in a long time. Actually, if anyone has any good dystopians, recommend them to me. I need to read Scythe. I have the first book of that, so I will be reading that. But I was a dystopian fiend in middle school, and I haven't read a good one in a while. Actually, the last one I read was Hunger Games, because I was late on reading Hunger Games, and I ate that up. And I need to read a dystopian, and right now, like, when is not a better time? With the current everything. But, like, if anyone has a really good dystopian, I'm waiting. And what if I wanted to burn it all down? Burn that shit down. Okay, someone's there and we don't know who it is yet. And I think the second I flip this page, we'll know who it is. Because he says, he dashes to the front. Well, everyone's already freaking out. But he dashes the porch door, opening slowly to exit. It swings behind him. Then a moment later, Bree, is it a safe call? I yell. Or it could be her dad. Okay, it's Sel and her dad. Or Sel's mom and her dad. Stop. How is she helping us now? He smiles softly. She's eternal like that, kiddo. And he shrugs. She was always 10 steps ahead, prepared for any scenario. Shut the fuck up. They better not have to kill Selwyn. They better not have to kill Selwyn. Elijah showed up. And him and Zoe had to get out of there because Selwyn sees them as a threat. And Selwyn is showing up, which I think it's so crazy they got out of their car. I forgot, we didn't talk about that. Both are on the road and they're like, let's just get out. What are we talking about? But he's here. Ambles toward us, whistling in a long dog coat. Glowing green ate there.
writhes around his hands and arms where they sway loose at his sides. Oh my god, she needs to get there to save her soul. He needs to stop dicking around and whistling and walking ambly. I love you and I know you're in demonia, but come on. Please, Sal, let us go just for right now. Not them having a therapy moment. Like, the girl needs to go. Something's wrong. I'm aware. We've been trying to tell you. Whistling an easy tune as he strolls back up the road into the night. I don't like how he's acting, even though I know he's succumbing to demonia, but that gave me the ick. It really did. It gave me the ick. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, camera's coming back on because crazy shit is happening. Bree's like, I'll take your bargain, because he was like, I'll say that our deal is done. I won't hold anything over you if you give me the crown. She's like, deal. And then Nick is taking the power off the crown, and then he doesn't finish and he runs, and now they're closing him in. That's crazy. They took his victim's spirits off his body and trapped him in a construct with himself. She's not gonna take her soul. She's not gonna let Alice die, but I didn't think that's what she would do. You have become ruthless after all. Give it up. Give it up. Oh my gosh, we have 2 chapters left. Ooh. You get to die or you get to run. 2 choices, take your pick. This dusty old piece of metal isn't one of them. Selwyn's power also calls Brianna's blood mark. What? Tracy Deanne, he better fucking not be dead. In these next 2 pages, I better learn that Selwyn is not dead. It better have saved him from demonia, actually. He better come back fine. Holy shit, thank God. I don't want Sel to be evil. I didn't want him to be dead, but I don't want him to be evil either. I don't want him to be evil. I don't want Sel to be evil. No, no. Okay, I'm done. I'm finally done with Oathbound. This only took 2 months, and it really took a year and 2 months. It only took 2 months of reading. I'll give an official wrap up with a better setup and stuff. Okay, we have officially finished Oathbound by Tracy Deanne. This is the 3rd book in the Legendborn series. I think there's supposed to be 5 or 4. I think there's supposed to be 5, and I think originally there's supposed to be 3, but now I think there's supposed to be 5. I tabbed quite a bit. I did like this book. Let's just get it out there. I did like this book, but I do think it's been the least favorite for me of this series, but also I gave the other ones 5, so I think I'm probably going to give this one a 4. I just think it felt very long, and it might be because this might be the longest book I've ever read, but also it might be it wasn't drawing me in fully, but it was a build up because we're building up to the climax of everything.
I really liked Brie this book. Honestly, I liked all the characters this book. I liked our new characters, Zoe and Elijah, a lot. I liked seeing this inner turmoil for Brie. I liked them getting locked at the estate. I felt that was very fun. It almost gave me like Percy Jackson vibes getting locked at the estate. I don't know why. I couldn't explain that to you. So I did really like it. The Selwyn stuff, you know, I'm glad he's not dead, but the implications of him being evil. Now don't do that. Now don't do that to me. That's so messed up. But I love this series. This series is so good. I love it, you know, and it speaks for itself because I don't read a lot of fantasy. I know I've said that 50,000 times this video, and I fear that's going to like not seem that true because I feel like a lot of the books on my physical TBR that I need to finish this year are fantasy. But that's because like we're getting to some of my older TBR books, and so I bought those like from Book Talk, and I was just buying the books that people liked. I wasn't like only buying books I liked. So yeah, I guess I'm like forcing myself to get into fantasy, but this is like the one fantasy series I'm actually like really into, really devoted to. So, you know, that says a lot. Writing's amazing. Can never say that enough. I love literally all the characters, like all the main characters I love. Yeah, I think this does set up the rest of the book for like some interesting stuff. But what do you mean? What do you mean about Selwyn? Now don't do my boy like I'm waiting for him the whole time. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for him to be better. And then you say, oh, actually he's not better, he's worse. Wrap it up. But I did really like it. I was worried about the length, and I was worried because it was taking me a long time, but I like it. I really like it. I definitely recommend this series. It is like one of my toxic book likes that whenever someone doesn't like it, I'm like, and I really try and be open about that because everyone can have different tastes, and I'm usually very good at that, like even with my favorite books. But this is one of them that when someone says they don't like it, I'm like, huh? I think a little differently of them. And I shouldn't, I understand. Everyone has a different book taste. But yeah. Thank you, Tracy Deonn, for being such a good writer. I can't wait for the next one. Yeah, I think that's going to be about it. So if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below anything about this book. I'd love to talk about it. I love this book, and no one I know has read it. So I don't have anyone to talk to about it. So I'd love that. Subscribe if you want to see more. Next week's video is going to be a crocheting video. So get hyped. Get excited for that. I don't know if people love them, but that's where we're at. And I think that's all. So see you guys next week. Bye.